Hey folks, walk with me. A question came in. How do I stop basing my self-worth or my worthiness or my likability on what others think of me? You know, this concept that you're just constantly thrust and thrown emotionally and cognitively into exuberance or despair based on what other people are treating you like or how they are reacting to you, right? Are they accepting and engaged and having fun with you, or are they ignoring of you? Are they dismissive of you? Whoever asked this question may not like this answer one bit, but I think it's probably the most true. It's not that you don't have to care about or wonder or think about what other people think of you or how they treat you. It's that you have to find what Thich Nhat Hanh would say, what actually the Buddha would say, is a seat of contentment in yourself. The idea being that each of us has all of these different seats, a seat of anger, a seat of sadness, a seat of joy, and then at any time these seats are available for us to sit in on our inside. And being able to have a place where you go that is just yours and where you know exactly what you are, where you know that you are awesome, creative, imaginative, a really good person, whatever it is that you feel is important, whatever it is that you feel you would like to connect yourself with. You have to believe that about yourself. That has to be an inward belief system that sits within you and that you can go to anytime that you want. Because again, you're out here in the world, you have your inner world, you're out here in an outer world, and sometimes you're going to get wrapped up in the outer world. You're going to get wrapped up in what other people think, how other people treat you, and you're going to, maybe for a long time or maybe briefly, you're going to have moments of, oh, this means this about me because they're treating me this way, because they're saying this thing. And if you don't have a place to go to in your inner world that says, but wait a minute, I'm freaking awesome. I know I'm awesome. And whatever it is that they're treating me that way, that's their deal. Even if it's 1,000 people, they're out there treating me that way, that's their deal. I know that I'm X, Y, and Z, and I feel that, and I'm connected to it deeply and profoundly. Now, the catch here, I think, is you can't fake it, because you're not going to have that deep, profound connection to something that you're just, at a surface level, you're just taking the words and saying, I am this. If you don't actively participate in being that in a way where when you lay your head down on your pillow at night, you know what it is that you did, you know what your intentions were that day, you know what your thoughts were, you know what your actions were, in a way that nobody else does. And the only way to deeply, truly, meaningfully connect to these concepts of being sturdy in this foundation of who you are in a way where it doesn't matter if those 1,000 other people treat you differently is if it's true. It has to be true to you. And if it's not, then yeah, maybe those 1,000 other people are treating you a certain way because you are just at a superficial level proclaiming to be something that is not reflected in your actions, in your thoughts, in your intentions, in your engagement with the world around you. So if there is that falsehood born into it, you need to work out of that. And this is just depends on whatever it is that you want it to be. It doesn't matter if it's any of the things that I listed. Those are just examples. It could be whatever you want it to be, but you need to have actual truth, like rock bottom, rock solid truth. Oh my God, a drone! No, kidding. It's a commercial airliner. But if those things aren't true, somewhere in you, you'll know it. And so you will cling and you will hold on to, you will grasp for what the others are saying, how the others are treating you, what that must mean. Because you know that the thing that you're trying to put out there has some falsehood attached to it. Maybe it's completely fake. And you may need to take the time. That's why the person who wrote this may not like this answer, because it takes time. It's not just here's your Tony Robbins quote, go. This is a thing that takes effort and redundancy and repetition. But you need to bear those things out honestly and truthfully. And once they're borne out and they live in you, you now have this seat, or maybe it's so strong that it's a throne. You have this throne of awesomeness that is you. Then you have that place to go to whenever these things come in. And you start feeling that you are something different because of how anyone is or is not treating you. All right, folks. Well, coming up on the 7 minutos here. 7's always been my favorite number. Don't know why. But if you walked or watched this far, I certainly appreciate it. We're cold out here today, but staying relatively warm. My hands are getting a little frigid, though. But I hope that you're doing well. And as always, I will see you in the next video.